Hello everybody and welcome back. So today I want to talk about a game called Crypt of the Necrodancer. So I picked this game up the day it came out on PS4 and I posted a video maybe a couple weeks ago, but I wasn't really happy with the way it turned out and I wanted to play a little more of the game and form a better opinion on it. So this is a game that I've really been excited for a long time. I remember when I first heard about it, I just thought it was a really interesting idea for a game. Whenever I hear a game with that it has Danny Baranowski in it, I automatically put it on my radar. I enjoy him a lot. So I've been watching it, and it's one of those games that I'm like, oh, alright, when I finish my PC, I'd end up getting this one. This was on my list, and then it came to PlayStation. It's one of those games like, you know what, alright, I want to pick that up, cross-buy on PS4 and Vita. And I've been playing it for the past, let's say, month or so. And it's really awesome. Like, I'm really, really enjoying this game. So first, we'll talk a little bit about how it looks. It has some really, really awesome pixel art. There's these great cartoon, like, I wouldn't say comic style, but almost in the front where it's just like these pictures, like these just cartoon pictures, and with voiceover. And that's really the only time where it isn't in the pixel art. The rest of the game is full pixel art, and it looks really good. I mean, the enemies are really cool, but it really gets down to the awesome boss design, which each one kind of has they're a boss like there's like a minotaur, there's a dragon, but each one kind of has this music theme to them, which this is like the whole game kind of revolves around, and it's just really, really awesome look to each one of them. The design of each dungeon is really cool. Each one's random, so every time you jump in there you have a different dungeon to play through. And alright, let's move on to the way the game plays. So it plays really awesomely. So like I said before, you jump in there, it's a random dungeon. You're hopping around, but the thing that really makes this game stand out to other roguelikes is the music. And the music is really, really important in this game, because each time you click on the D-pad, you have to do it to the beat of the music. And this, in turn, when you keep doing that, you keep clicking on to the beat of the music, your multiplier goes up, your coin multiplier. And you get that from killing enemies, so the more enemies you kill, the higher the multiplier goes up, but if you accidentally go off beat, or you wait too long to make a move, you lose your multiplier. So the game is you are constantly moving. You have to constantly be hitting the button on the beat. And like, even let's say you want to use an item, you want to throw your spear for, a change of attack, you have to hit the D-pad, hit the square button, then back to the D-pad, all on the beat of the music. Like, it's just really awesome the way this game has come out. Like, it's incredible. And the thing is that you might think, okay, it's just a coin multiplier, what's the importance of that? But if you are playing the game and not hitting on the beat, you can fight the enemies. And I mean, I haven't really tried all that much, but I just know from the experiences you won't get enough coins, and you won't be able to buy the items in the shop, and you won't get very far. So it's very important that you are hitting it on the exact beat, because then you will have a much better run. And this is a hard game. Like I said, you're always moving. There's not a time in the game where you stop moving, because you lose your multiplier, and that's not what you want. So it gets really intense. You're running for multiplier for a long time, and you kind of you can't stop moving your thumb to the beat of the music. And I find myself, even like when I'm like, alright, I played a couple runs, I'll, turn off the PS4, I'm just kind of like looking at, let's say, the store or trophies. I find myself looking through the menus and tapping to the beat of that, the First Floor song. Like, it's awesome. It really is really neat how this game has kind of gotten itself inside of me, and it won't leave, which I'm perfectly fine with. I've been thinking about this game a lot. I've been trying to figure out how to, beat this certain boss or whatever. It's just, And, you know, just harkening back to, like, you're playing the game and the, you know, not just the boss design, but, like, the way each boss interacts with you, they have these tells. So you know that the Minotaur, if he sees you, he's going to charge towards you, and you need to get out of the way, and then you need to follow him until he hits a wall. Or the dragon shoots these vertical lines of fire, these vertical fire blasts, so you gotta make sure you stay out of the way from that. And it's just like each boss you have to, you know, keep an eye on, and you have to learn when they're going to attack. And you can even do this, and they have a, in the hub world, you can hop into a place where you can train with each enemy, each boss. And you have to learn each thing to get good at this game. You really have to practice. And it's awesome. It's not a game you're just breezing through and playing. And you really have to think. You have to put your attention into this game. And that's when you'll get the most out of it. Because my goal for this video is I didn't want to make this video until I beat the first zone. Which I just beat. And it was awesome. Like, it really was rewarding when I beat that boss, and I was just like, holy shit, I've been playing this for a while, and this is just like, it's cool to be able to move on. And then I get to zone 2, and it's like extremely difficult, so it's just even more practice. And that's really awesome in a game. I really enjoy hard games, and it's neat when it's a hard game, but you learn and it gets easier. Same way with Binding of Isaac. I remember when I first started playing that game, I sucked. I mean, I would get a couple floors maybe if I was lucky, and then I'd die, and now it's like, it's weird if I don't win a run in Binding of Isaac unless I end it on purpose because I don't like the items I'm getting. But back to this game, I mean, you know, last but not least, I mean, definitely not least, the music. It's the most important part of this game. Like I said before, any game that I hear Danny has done music for, I keep on my radar because I really like him. I mean, he's worked a lot with Edmund, and I mean, you know, done music for even like things like the Gymquisition. I mean, he's worked on a lot of really cool things, and he makes some awesome music. I've never really been that big of a fan of electronic music. I mean, the extent to what I listen to electronic wise is video game music, but I could see myself listening to this when I'm working on homework or, you know, driving to school or whatever. It's definitely an awesome soundtrack, and I've mostly been playing to the stuff that Danny's done for the game, but I'm excited to get into some of the other people. I've listened to one or two of the other soundtracks, or at least a little bit of them, and they're all really good. I mean, he definitely delivers. If this game didn't have incredible music, it wouldn't be like even a good game. That's the most important part of this whole entire game, is the music, and that's where, I mean, that's where it differentiates itself from other roguelikes. You know, in all, this game it's really something. You know, this is another game where it's like, I don't know if you're really gonna see anything like this ever again. It's completely unique, and it's awesome in its entirety. If you have the money and the attention they give this game, I really recommend it. I mean, it's 100% worth the money. There's tons of characters, there's all these different items to find. I think there's 4 or 5 different zones. I mean, there's a lot of content in there that I think you can really get down with. It's like, I mean, again, comparing it to, you know, Binding of Isaac, because that's a game where people might play a little bit and then stop playing, but like, I've put hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of hours into that game, and I can imagine myself doing, you know, similar with this kind of game. It's like, there is that content there for the people that really want to play it, but if you do just want to hop into a game every now and then, that's okay as well. Like, you will get the same amount of enjoyment out of it, but it's also very deep for that hardcore following. So yeah, go out and buy this game, please. It's so good. It's, you know, one of those things where I haven't been playing all that many games recently because I've been busy, but this is a game that I just keep coming back to, even if I can just get a run or two in at the end of the night. It's incredible. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in to the new video, and I will see you guys soon.